Man, that was a night. Telling me, I got a book, and I got a flag. I don't know really what this is. I guess it's a flag. Oh yeah. I also got a Sagan cup. You know, the cherry on top. You know, I was thinking more along the lines of going to the game was the best part. Oh yeah, I also went to the game. That was pretty sweet. Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR. Today, we're going to talk about Stars versus Calgary Flames, and I'm a happy camper. I'm just a bit of a happy camper. Stars win 6-4 over the Calgary Flames, sitting with a hat trick and Erie Lettinen night. It was a truly special night, especially having great seats. It was definitely a good experience. The ceremony was just basically like, here's all these Dell stars, and then you don't have Modano for some reason. You can't make it. But yeah, basically all the other stars from the franchise up there. You got Hull, you got Morrow, you got Newendike. You got a lot of those guys, but you know Modano. That's kind of weird. But the ceremony was kind of just a great experience. Just because there was lots of stars up there, and they were sharing their stories as well. It was a pretty funny thing. Of course, Razor Ray commenting the whole thing was just beautiful. And the flag ceremony was basically just like this. Now, before we get into the game, I want to show you guys something. On my Discord, I called Sagan a hat trick. You can see it right here in the afternoon, right before I went to the game. I said Sagan hat trick incoming right after the controversy. I'm a wizard and you know it. The Stars get lots of depth scoring today, and then Tyler Sagan just takes the cherry on top and then gets a hat trick. In like the last few minutes, he gets a goal and then an empty netter. That's really leadership right there in offense, and the depth scoring was carrying the team throughout the first three goals. But then the first line started to show up a little bit more, get a few good chances. Bendit couldn't really get quite enough of that corner, but he was missing it just barely, and that's good. That's still good to see. He's almost there, and the shot is just barely missing the net, and that's something to look forward to whenever he does get it on the net. But a good game for that first line for the Calgary Flames. Johnny Gaudreau and Monahan for a leak was amazing tonight. They were able to set up lots of plays, get a lot of things going, and that was just amazing. The offense for the defense for the Flames offensively looked really, really weak though. I didn't feel like they did a whole lot I didn't think they did a whole lot of damage or just put enough pressure on the Stars that they probably should have. They have a great defense there, and I think that they can do a lot more offensively, but they didn't really show that this time around. So, you know, the Stars don't have that great of a defense. It was exposed a couple of times this game, but I think that the defense for the Flames could have been even better tonight. They could be a lot better tonight for that game, and they just really didn't show up as they really needed to get this win, and the defense for the Flames started to crumble at times in the third period, and that's really what it came down to. The Stars capitalizing on that, and the Flames losing. Besides maybe a couple of goals that I think he could have stopped, Ben Bishop was really good this game around, and he really didn't shut the game down. He didn't make any key saves that he really needed to keep the team in it necessarily. The team ended up winning, but he didn't make save of the year, save of the week saves that you would like to see. A couple of those goals you would like to see Ben Bishop make, but a lot of those were perfect shots, and I don't really think I'll blame him on that. And Mike Smith on the other end was really just solid, but the defense for the Flames really let him down. A few great chances by Sagan, and a few great chances by Jamel Smith, and it just came down to the Stars capitalizing on a few chances, while the defense for the Flames just crumbled. Let's talk about the depth scoring. Roussel with a goal, Jamel Smith with a goal, and it was just a great night for the just bottom six. It was fantastic to see those lines producing, especially since they haven't been doing too great in the past few games. But at the home, the depth scoring really likes to come in bunches, and they really do tonight. They really did really solid. Honka, his first game around since the call-up, he took a penalty early in the game, which, it was a penalty, to be honest. It was a penalty. But besides that, he looked solid. Defensively, he still looked good. He looked decent. And offensively, he didn't do too much, but he just did a solid bottom 6 game. And hey, at this point, Honka could turn out to be just that. But I'm hoping he still turns up to be a top 4 guy. But I don't know if I'm quite thinking that's realistic right now. Honka is still a great two-way forward at this point, and I think he'll do good. He definitely had a good game against the Flames, and against the Flames, it's a good, solid offensive team. That's good to see. And on that Johnny Gaudreau goal, ouch, hand use. That's pretty bad. You know, right, kind of trying to shield the puck from Gaudreau. He kind of steals it, pokes it away from you, and then comes ahead of you, skates ahead of you, and then gets the puck and then shoots a perfect shot on that. Bishop, you would have liked to see a save from that, but that was just a perfect shot by Gaudreau. Probably wasn't going to stop it anyways. That's just a great shot by Gaudreau. And Monahan especially was great in this game. 2 goals. He was fantastic. The Flames' first line, man, that's just doing damage. And that first line is one of the best in hockey. They just keep doing damage. The depth scoring for the Flames was really an issue tonight. They had a few good chances. Yager, especially with a good one, but they just couldn't capitalize on that. And they definitely need more depth scoring at this point. And it's kind of for getting in the real contention for getting far in the playoffs. They definitely need to add some more depth scoring, and hopefully that gets a lot better for them. Now, it was a packed house at AAC for the Yuri Latera, Yuri Lettinen retirement night, and it was really a packed house. It was pretty loud. It was pretty good. And the Stars fan base comes up again, and comes up in bunches for the Yuri Lettinen retirement night, which is great to see. Sold out crowd, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. A lot of people were being loud, and I was pretty loud myself. So it was a fun night, especially with that crowd. It was really good. The crowd was really fun to just hear, and I don't know whether it would be to be a part of that community. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Especially being my first hockey game, that's pretty fun to see and pretty fun to be with. And the crowd was just amazing. But hey, that game was amazing too, and the Stars definitely deserved that win. The offense really came in bunches, and we get that win, which is definitely key. That it's definitely a key one to get in that playoff race. They're in the playoffs. They're in the playoff right now. I think it's in that second wildcard spot. But it's definitely going to be key to get these wins, especially against Western Conference teams. But we have a big road trip coming up against Central Division teams. We face Vegas at their home arena, which is going to be a tough one because Vegas is really good at their home ice, like elite at their home ice. They've only lost 1 game at their home ice, and then we go on the road for Central Division opponents, which is just the kryptonite of all kryptonites for the Stars so far. They suck against Central Division teams, and they suck on the road. So that's definitely going to be the toughest, one of the toughest, probably the toughest road trip, and probably toughest stretch for the season so far. I'm just hoping we get, honestly, if we go 500 through that, I'd kind of be okay with it. Just because you go with Colorado, I think you go with St. Louis and then Blackhawks. Those are some tough teams there. And then you just gotta get wins, and that's just all what it comes down to. If they get 500 on that road trip, I'd honestly be fine with it. Raise up the flag, the Stars get that win, baby. That's going on for today, guys. You guys enjoy. Make sure you like, you guys really enjoy this. Subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
1 minute remaining in the first. Dallas Stars goal, his 12th of the season and 30 Stars goal, 19 minutes. That's the end of the game. Your final score this evening, your Dallas Stars 6, and the Calgary Flames 4. Stars win!